We set out to capture the spirit of the New York Institute of English and Business, speaking with everyone from admissions staff to teachers to students. Interviewing 16 people wasn't easy, especially when each had a story overflowing with ambition, dreams, and the struggles they've encountered in New York. So we chose a few voices that stood out, voices that reflect the soul of this place and the fight behind every aspiration.
I'm president of New York Institute of English and Business. I've been working here since 1992.
We started with admissions and moved through the voices of teachers just to hear them speak, not of lessons, but of who they are.
My name is Joe Mondello. I'm a native New Yorker. It seems like there's hardly any native New Yorkers in New York anymore. Every time I talk to somebody, they come from someplace else. Here, people come from all over the world. Usually, they're just coming from all over America. I'm 74 years old, and I've been teaching here for 10 years.
My name is Peter Kowalczko. I'm president of New York Institute of English and Business. I've been working here since 1992.
My name is Jody Holliday. I live in Brooklyn, New York. I've been a teacher this past year. I've also lived in different countries. Similar to my students, I was an immigrant. I lived in Germany for a couple of years. I lived in England for 2 different times for a number of years.
My name is Habiba Toumi, and have been working with the school for almost 18 years.
I've had opportunities to teach at other schools, and I've even done a few gigs at other schools. I really like this school the best. I feel that I like my colleagues, and we're sort of like a family. And I joke with Habiba. You've met Habiba, right? Every semester, at the beginning of the semester, I joke to my students that I go to Habiba and I say, Habiba, I want only smart and beautiful students. And she never fails me.
The number one thing is the students. The students are, it's fun to get to know them. They're usually really nice people. I have a good time talking with them. So, and then also just sort of the freedom to teach how we want in class and teach to people's different skill levels and what they need from education.
I love the structure of the school because they don't put a homogeneous population in the same class. It takes a lot of creativity. It kind of encouraged me to always think about innovative teaching techniques.
I'm the one getting a lot out of my students. You know, I like to feel my students learn a lot from me, but I learn a lot from them as well.
The academic freedom is the main thing. It's not like a super, we have a curriculum, but we're allowed to stray from it if it makes sense for the class.
Meet people from all over the world, and we have students from almost 60 countries of the world. A lot of them are from Georgia, from China, from Pakistan, India, Poland, Algeria, Egypt, France. We have students from many European countries like Italy, Romania, Germany. We have South American students from Peru, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico.
People from, gosh, I never counted it, but a whole bunch of countries. I've had a student from Patagonia, which is all the way down the end of South America. I've had people from Japan, from Taiwan, from Myanmar, from Sri Lanka, a lot of people from India, some from Bangladesh and Pakistan and Turkmenistan.
From France, from Georgia, from everywhere. And I feel like very connected to them. Like, whenever I see, even if it's not from my own place, but still he belongs to me or I belong to him.
I play guitar sometimes. I haven't done it for a long time. I really need to start again. I'm a photographer as a hobby. I just enjoy taking pictures because digital is so amazing. I mean, you know, once you're out of the darkroom, you don't really want to go back to the darkroom. That's why I prefer Lightroom. Thing is, right now I'm just obsessed with AI and robots, and I try to learn as much as I can about it.
I'm in a band. It's called Joe Versus. It's like punk sort of stuff. Yeah, we try to play a lot around Manhattan and Brooklyn. Occasionally students have come to my shows, which is really nice. I really appreciate that.
I'm a SAG-AFTRA member. I am an actress.
Other than teaching, I felt I'm making friends with my students. Each student become my friends because they've been here for years. We don't have necessarily a student-teacher's relationship, and we have family issues. I have to help them how to cope with life difficulties. It's not just English anymore. Sometimes I am empathetic over them. I truly want to help them. Sometimes I feel like I couldn't do it. That's very difficult on me. I wanted to do more than my duty lies. I'm not always get the opportunity to do that.
My attitude is that everybody's smart and everybody's beautiful. And you just need to bring that out. And I do my best to do that, and most of my students cooperate. And I feel that I have an obligation not only to help them perfect their English, but to help them to be successful in this country.
Our students for sure will get good education here, and we will prepare them to start either career or go to higher education and pursue degrees in different fields like medicine, business, or languages.
I'm always saying that NYIEB, it's a platform that we can start, living in New York and doing something.
And now, we turn to the students, those whose paths are unlike any others, carved in quiet strength and bold direction.
Hello, my name is Martina Mattarozzi. I'm from Italy. I have a lot of dreams, so I just want to study and try to become an actress.
I'm Çağla and I came from Turkey, and I study psychology in Turkey, but here I came to improve my English because I want to do my master's.
I'm Roland Aibovo. I'm a Nigerian, and I'm a foreign medical graduate. I studied medicine and surgery in my country, Nigeria, and practiced medicine for 15 years before I moved down here to the United States.
My name is Islam Hassan. I'm born in Egypt, and I'm here enjoying studying some English, improving my English.
It's different from anywhere else. It's New York. Yeah, it has a lot of varieties. Yeah, it was not difficult, but in a way or another, you have to cope or adapt to the lifestyle or life options as well. I came especially for New York. At first when I came, it was in Houston, and I came all the way to New York. I like New York.
I have been living in the past, like in Melbourne. That's one of the metropolitan city. Then I have been living in Dubai. And so what's better than New York? It's actually a vibe itself.
At first, I wasn't thinking to come here because it was a big difference from where I come to here, but I want to challenge myself.
I like big cities, and I love that always something happening here. So not that hard, but just I had to get used to the speed of life here. Constantly people rushing, no time for anything. That was the only thing.
One option was Germany, but because I wanted to be a translator, so I thought maybe I could do some German. But it was easier in a way to come here to adjust, like coming by myself and just to adjust to a new country. I thought it was gonna be easier to adjust to American culture than to adjust to German culture. So I figure it was a better option for me.
Let's start from the faculty, like the teachers and the administrators. They are so welcoming. They are warm to everybody, and have this interaction with them, and they're open to you to ask any question, and at any point in time, they are willing to assist you.
After searching it, I contacted my admin, Habiba. She is the most beautiful and most wonderful lady, and she's very helpful, so she helped me with all the process that she can do at her best. Over here, if you go to the administration, they actually haze you out. They do listen to you, and either if the problem is small or big, they step up to get it resolved, and that is the best thing about this college.
I came here, I had a talk with the director, I just had a good vibes.
They're very nice. The environment of the school helps you to adjust with your classmates. The teacher are usually understanding and they're nice. Mostly my friends, they refer me to Madame Habiba. Everybody loves her, like go there. It's a nice school. They're very helpful, they're understanding.
Sometimes I feel like we are one big family, to be honest. I love my teachers, all of them. I have very good relations, even with students. And that's why I like that the school is small, it's not big. So we know each other, everybody, we help each other, we are close.
I had a friend that told me about this school because he was a student here. And he said, look, I've been here for a while, everything is good, so it's easy, just come. And I just came to this school and everything looked great, and I decided this is the school for me.
Teachers are really nice. Whenever I have a question, they help me, and I learn a lot from them, so I'm grateful for this experience. And the admission is really friendly too. When you need a paper or whatever, they help you. You don't need to wait so long. They just find a solution for your problem. And students are also really nice. I had great friends from this school, so I'm happy for this too.
Honestly, the teachers, the students here help me, and I consider them friends.
When I had my first meeting with Habiba, I felt fine. I felt this is the right place. The guys are really flexible with the schedules. There's a lot of schools around, but I would say it's challenging to find the good school, the right one. I guess I did a good job. I did some of my research. I've been asking some people, and so far I'm satisfied. Looks like I did the right decision.
Well, it is, because I'm actually not used to not working, and then most importantly, I'm not with my family, and just having to sit and what you do all day is practically to be reading and then try to exercise and get yourself fit so that I don't get blown up, So it has been a little bit, it's challenging not having to work, and of course, there are a whole lot of bills here, and no one person can actually shoulder the financial responsibility of anyone living here.
I think it would be like everybody else, like whether the commute is late or it's cold. But I think New York has a good and bad sides that elevate each other. So it's very variable, like there are a lot of varieties in New York that during the difficulties you keep on, it keeps you on in your day, because you see everybody struggle, not like the other states, like everything's separate. You don't see a lot of people on the streets, mainly cars, but in New York you see everybody struggle, so you're not alone.
Of course, the language barrier that I still have, but that's not the problem. The culture, and like I said, you need to be a little bit more tough for New York. But overall, I think if you want to challenge yourself and if you want to do better, then it shouldn't be a problem.
At the beginning, yes, because it's totally different culture than my culture. It's more individualistic, but so far I enjoy it. I learned how to live in New York, but at the beginning it might be a little hard to survive, to be honest, yeah.
Usually I don't find people from South America here, which is a little, sometimes I feel like lonely.
If I will be honest, it was really hard to adjust. Everything is very fast, quicker than anywhere else. You would suffer some stress at the start, but it will top you up, I guess.
Hopefully I can apply for residency and be a doctor.
Like I said, I want to go into medical field, and then I will see.
I would love to, yeah, for sure, go into LA, for sure. I mean, the movie city.
Once I'll finish the school, I would like to go and pursue my master's, which is my dream, and hopefully this is going to help me a lot, achieving that.
Yeah, actually, my future plans is actually to go back to my profession here in the United States. Before you can practice as a doctor, physician, or whatever, you need to take the United States medical licensing examination, which is not easy, one, because it's time consuming and it is, it's straight sapping. And also it's expensive. And then I need to take that before I can actually practice as a physician here in the United States.
I told you I want to do my master's, and hopefully I will gonna continue as a life coach or related with psychology.
I want to do something in this direction in architecture. I want to do house flipping. I want to buy houses, renovate it, and sell it. And that's my business plans, and have family, kids.
Even with all the words and stories, each person carries a weight only they can understand. Every step they take shows their strength as they move through struggles and emotions unique to them. But no matter how tough the journey is, there's always a glimmer of hope that keeps them going. In the end, I hope we all reach the goals we're aiming for. Good luck to everyone on their journey.